Hello Cancer, welcome to this video and an early happy Halloween to you. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Cancer for the week of October 25th. Now Cancer, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Cancer, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody that is not me, that is somebody impersonating me, please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, so let's see what we have here for you, Cancer. All right, looking pretty good. Let me make sure everything is in view, and then we'll get right into it for you. All right. It looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Lovers. So this is a nice card. The Lovers can obviously, if you're here for love and romance, which if you're new here, I try to bring in messages for both love and romance as well as career and finance. But if you're here for relationship stuff, this can literally indicate you meeting somebody. This can refer to your relationships generally or love generally in your life, having something to do with that. And so some of you may be doing that. There's also another message here that if you're here more for like career and finance or just life stuff, the Lovers indicates you having a big decision to make, okay? Weighing options, having a very important decision to make. You can see there are two people, two dolphins, and the Lovers is the sign of Gemini. Gemini is the sign of duality. And so it's talking about juggling tasks, weighing options, making decisions. So some of you may be doing that. Now, what I kind of see here playing out is that some of you have made the right decision, okay? Just know that in life there are no wrong answers, Cancer, because all roads lead to the same path. But somewhere along your path, you made a really wise decision. And that's what I feel like is going on here. Others of you are like potentially really starting a relationship with someone who could be the real deal, if you will. And I'll get into why I feel like that. But right away in the middle, you have the Six of Wands. This middle card's important because it spills into the rest of the reading here. And the Six of Wands is an excellent card, okay? This is a major victory or success in your life. This is the second win in the suit of Wands. But more importantly, this card talks about being publicly recognized or being victorious. Just if it's just general, it's victorious, but publicly being recognized. As you can see, this person here is kind of going through a procession, going through a crowd of people that are cheering them on, indicating that they have won a hard battle or they have done something here to make them successful. And so if you're literally not, being publicly recognized, it just means that you're being successful with something. But like I said, I feel like what this Lovers card is saying is that you've made a smart choice somewhere. You've made a wise decision and it's carrying you forward here with this victory in the middle. Now, in the past, you have the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Love that energy. Really, really love that. In fact, looking here, you really only have one challenging card, and it's not even that bad. So you have a really, really nice week ahead here, Cancer. But this Two of Cups is my favorite romance card in the tarot. It's two people who are perfect for each other. You can see the two people here are linking up, their minds are sort of melding together, and this can indicate somebody who feels like a soul connection, twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart, whatever you want to call it. This is somebody who you feel like you have talked to forever, even though you've just met them. It's like the perfect union of people, and when you get it with the Lovers, it's just magnifying. It's just magnifying that sort of energy even more, as far as I'm concerned. And so some of you are thinking about someone you met, and you had a really nice conversation, or you had a really nice meeting of the minds or something like that. And the relationship situation here looks very good. for you if that's what you're here for. If you're here for a career in finance, also looks equally as good. You have this Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning in the material. New finances, new money coming in, new money being made available, getting a fresh start in those areas, something like that going on here. This Ace of Pentacles in particular can indicate like signing off on things, like signing off on documents, financial papers, anything like that. So there was some sort of new start here for some of you. It's probably at a new job, not everybody, but maybe there's just like, if it's not a new job, it's potentially a new university or school that you may be at. But you also here have this Eight of Wands, which is a quick moving event that brings about good news. The most important part's the good news part, but really this card is this feeling of getting unstuck. It's accelerated motion, it's the clouds clearing, it's things moving forward, it's breakthroughs. It can also indicate long distance in that potentially you're traveling via air flight, or you're potentially like communicating at a distance, such as like over Zoom or something. Especially, you know, obviously if this is about relationship, it could be that this person's at a distance, something like that going on. It's also one of those travel cards in the tarot. But right away here in the middle, you have this is your current situation. You have the Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Hierophant. So this Hierophant card this is kind of why I'm really feeling like, for some of you, if you're here for relationship stuff, this could be someone who has staying power, someone who sticks around, not somebody who's going to come in and out, because the Hierophant is a card of tradition, and with that, long-term marriage, right? And so the Hierophant, Two of Cups, Lovers, could be a long-term partner or union coming in for some of you. That's why I feel like this relationship energy looks really good. We always go through and clarify, so we'll see what comes in for that. But now for others of you, this Hierophant is your organization or a structure that you're a part of, such as the place that you work, and that's why I feel like some of you have gotten new starts in those areas. And Two of Cups can indicate business partnership as well, so some of you getting new starts with people. But you do have the Seven of Wands. I do feel like maybe if you've gone to a new organization or job, maybe you're recognizing that there's a competitive person. There's a card of competition, people wanting what you have. You can see that they're coming after this person, but it's because the card that comes before the Seven of Wands is the Six of Wands, indicating you've been successful. And now people are having a hard time with that. And so you may be aware of that, the fact that there's somebody who's competitive in this new place, or just you're aware of some level of competition in your life. In the future, you have the Hanged Man, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So the Hanged Man is this idea that this person really needs to let go. Okay, they're staying where they are. That's the biggest problem for the Hanged Man. It's giving something up to get something else. And along with that, you have the Four of Swords here, which is rest, healing, recovery. You can see the Three of Swords card on the banner above, indicating that you are recovering or healing from a heartbreaking situation or a challenging situation. And it's almost like maybe some of you have even been in a period of being single. If you're here for relationships, and now that's like maybe changing. Others of you, maybe there was a period where you didn't have a job, and that's now healing, because I feel like some of you have let go and you've maybe investigated something completely different that you weren't expecting. You also have this Two of Pentacles here, which is juggling or fluctuating wealth. This can also mean weighing options and decisions, much like the Lovers card, very similar energy, juggling energy, but it's by default a positive change in finances, and since it's around positive cards, I feel like that's happening for a lot of you. So this looks very good. Let's go ahead and start to clarify this reading even more. If you're enjoying this video so far, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and maybe share this video with a friend. I also really appreciate you being here, Cancer. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I hope things are going well for you. Lastly, check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below, and sign up for my mailing list. It'll be the first thing you see on my website. So let's see what else we have here. Let's pull some cards of clarity for you. Okay, so you have Lady Nada, Heart, Awakening, Awaken to Acceptance and Divine Love, Give and Receive in Balance. Okay, definitely another card here of balance. Two of Pentacles, Lovers, balancing And another card of like sort of romance energy or love energy. You also here have this white eagle, ancestor spirit, connect to your lineage, a family wound or pattern can be healed now. And Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. I always love that message, okay? It's always better to expect positivity than to trend towards negativity. The most successful people in the world know that. And that's what I feel like saying to you. Now, some of you are having a situation where your family's maybe traditional and you're going a different route with that Hierophant and the White Eagle. And maybe that's what's going on. You've had to really let go. Okay, so you have this 2 cards here. Not the right time and peaceful resolution. Okay, if you've been dealing with issues in your family, maybe someone just not understanding, I do feel like that's working out. And you have take action. So what I feel like is going on here with that Hanged Man, take action, peaceful resolution, and not the right time, you're going to strike when the iron is hot. It may not be hot right now, but you will know when that moment is arriving, and this will result in some sort of positive outcome for you, especially if you've been dealing with family issues. Also, with that 2 of Cups in the past, you may have met somebody. It may have just not been the right time for you guys to start entering into a relationship together. And so it could mean that there's now like that situation becoming available in the future. Let's see what else we have here. All right, we're gonna pull some additional tarot cards to see what else wants to come forward. Okay, 10 of Wands. 8 of Cups, and the Judgment card. Yeah, so like with the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Cups, it wasn't the right time in the past. 10 of Wands indicates a burden, okay? Something that you potentially are struggling with. That person's really, they're fighting an uphill battle with that 10 of Wands, but each one of these wands indicates experience earned or knowledge gained along the way. And it says that you're a veteran, you're a seasoned person, and you also, there's a reason why the universe chose you to carry that burden. It's because you can complete the task. For some of you, this was relating to some like patience with somebody. Like you've met somebody, you found a really big connection, and it may have just like taken some like there. Sometimes divine timing is at play, and like sometimes it just you need to allow things to work out, and that's what I feel like is going on here. This Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, you've left an old opportunity that was probably toxic, not good for you, and you've moved towards a new one with the Ace of Pentacles below. No, very clearly being shown there. And the 8 of Wands in the Judgment card is quick sort of realization coming in here. You know, the Judgment's a very positive card, but it's a very powerful card in that it is all about self-evaluation and what you can do, trying to look at what you can do to get to the world, which is the last card in the Major Arcana, but it's also the card of karma. So some of you have really good karma coming forward here. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. King of Wands, yeah, 8 of Pentacles, and yeah, the King of Swords. Some of you have acted with integrity. Remember how I started off this reading? You've made wise choices. You've made smart decisions around something, and with the Judgment card, the 8 of Wands, that's quickly coming to fruition here. Like you're understanding that you have really set yourself up in a good position. Both kings, by the way, does not matter what gender you are. These are masculine energies, so we can all be kings and queens in the tarot. So just keep that in mind, because we all have masculine and feminine energy. This Hierophant and the King of Swords is a business leader, potentially someone in your organization giving you a fair shot or like catching your eye or something like that, because you have a major talent with the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, you have a major talent. 6 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, like you are very skilled. Okay, you can see their creations are hanging up on the post. They're wrapping up their latest one, ready to be sold or handed in or shown off. And the King of Wands is the most passionate person in the room. They are the entrepreneur in the tarot. They always do what they love to do. And you know, there could be a challenge between you and these two kings here, but we'll see what else comes forward here. You have this 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups rather, and the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, look, team environment here, heavily associated. heavily at play here with the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, King of Swords. It's almost like you are in between two people. It's almost like two people are maybe even fighting over you. There's even something like that going on where you're just here, you're like, listen, like I'm putting my head down, I'm doing the work that I need to do, like let me go, like leave me alone, like I just want to like build my empire here. But there are two people who are like maybe interested in you, and I'm saying this in terms of like a career business like situation. Certainly there could be people fighting over you romantically as well, but because you do have the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles indicating people, but there's reward and recognition and potentially even public recognition coming in for you here with the Six of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, no doubt about it. This person's showing off their work in a team environment. And the Three of Cups is, you know, joy, celebration with others. Four of Pentacles, finances stabilizing. Something really, really good coming in here, Cancer. This is an amazing reading. Hard for me to sort of nitpick anything here. So let's see what else we have. Okay, you know what? You're like the unicorn. That's what I feel like saying. You're the unicorn. Poverty, great fortune, change, main female, coffin, and message. Well, so some of you have either been with that poverty card, it's like in the past, you either maybe had a period of time where you were struggling to find employment, or even that you were single, like you were feeling left out in some way, but that's suddenly going to change here. You're going to choose between two people. Don't let that coffin card stress you out. What that means is you're ending something with someone and choosing someone else in this case. Great Fortune is literally the best card to get in this Kipper Oracle deck. It talks about something positive coming in, something that will come in and change your money or your fortune or your abundance in some way. And it's always a good sign to see that card, especially when paired with something like sudden wealth and message, which is maybe somebody offering something to you. You might even need to move for a new opportunity. And maybe that's this big decision that you're weighing here to get back to what we originally talked about in the beginning of this reading with the lovers. So some of you also like maybe finding someone romantically at a distance. But this is amazing. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zanintuitive.com. Also want to say very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you in the next one.